FEZ the coaster. Contest submission sent in by one of our Discord advanced builders, RetroBarbare, and he says here, "Hey Johnny, I took FEZ for my coaster because I love this game and it was so fun to build. Right at nighttime. Boom. Quick and easy." Alright everybody, here we are at the queue. I think we go on through here. Let's go check it out. Here it is. Looks like we have a Barcast. It's in test mode. Let's get some guests on here. Alright, look at the stats. We have a 5.77 excitement, 7.96 fear, and a 3.02 nausea. There's the rest of the results. I'll cut to it as soon as we have some guests on here, and it is moving. Alrighty, off we go. Short but sweet. There it is. Let's talk about it. Actually, before we jump into it, I want to show you guys some of the details on the outside. As I was spinning around this, setting it up, I saw this on the back. I quite like this. Although Retro, I don't know if you know this, but you are an advanced builder. Wrong icon. If you guys want to use the Channel5 Gaming icons, builder rank icons, they somebody made all of them, and they are I'm a shared contributor, so you can find them on my workshop. My workshop is always in the description of every video, and you can download them and have use of them. So here's some images of FEZ, the game. It's kind of like a 2D platformer, pixel art style game. Very cool, very unique art style. I think we have some around the side as well. And so you can see that there are like kind of these floating islands. And we kind of saw that while riding the coaster there for a bit. However, I don't think we saw enough of it, and that's kind of my feedback and what I want to talk about here. But I love the exterior decorations, the fact that you know, put it into a building like this. It all comes together and looks like a very presentable, nice piece. However, the ride itself, I felt like we missed a lot of the FEZ details. So here we have this kind of floating island. If we look at it from kind of this perspective here, that is pretty much true to one of the screenshots that we saw on one of those walls. A little windmill, pixel windmill, little trees and crops, or that's a mailbox sign. I mean, it's all very adorable, fun, and friendly. However, we did not see any of this from the rider's seat, and a little bit of it from the cinematic seat. I love how you've pretty much blocked it all together, and this is kind of, if we look back at the new builder submissions, I was talking about Minecraft and how you could block together the actual Minecraft world and do terrain. This is exactly what I was talking about. We have dirt with grass capped on it. We got rock. I love this kind of pixel block environment. I would love to see more of that, entire worlds built like that, or at least, you know, a portion of a level built like that with the coaster going through it. I think it's very superb. So here for FEZ, we have this nice floating island, but the coaster's really, I felt, not interacting with it enough. And we really just have this kind of squiggly mess in this gray room. and we catch glimpses of your centerpiece. So what I probably would have done is done this outdoor. It had this, maybe another one, a bigger area, and this in the middle, and the coaster kind of drops beside it and between it, if that makes sense. Like we're platforming through it. The coaster goes sideways. That way we could actually we could do that coaster ride where if it's going sideways, I can actually pull the camera out into orbit and follow the coaster, and it would be going up and down, and I would be following it like this, if that makes sense. And we would see that coaster going through the platformer. And then obviously in the first person perspective, we would see it from this point of view, which you normally wouldn't get to experience in the platformer game, but you would go down and up and through these houses along the sides, up and down, and we would get the sense that we're moving through a platformer, and we could get a good look at that. And with the Barcast, you actually have the opportunity to do a vertical chain lift, and you can kind of hide that in the walls, have it so we're climbing that platformer. You'd have to find the right spot to do it, but I think it could work out really well. Using the indoor, using the Barcast surrounding the centerpiece, I don't think it give you any advantages here, other than the fact that it looks nice on the outside, and you can think that it's an indoor experience. But for an indoor experience, it feels like it really should have just been an outdoor experience with more to it. That's kind of how I feel about it. I didn't quite get to look at a lot of the art assets, which kind of, is a little bit disappointing. However, when we look at it here, it looks really good, and I want to see more of that. I want to see the universe built up more. That's going to be really hard to do inside of a box. So I could see once you've filled this area, you're kind of like, I need to stop here. Using outdoor, you can kind of, if we look back at what we saw with the Mario Kart, the way he did the terrain, you can actually use the terrain to your advantage and do some kind of pixel painting and have that dropped in the backdrop with all this stuff in the front. I think you would have had a lot more room to work with there. Overall, giving you a better chance to kind of guide your coaster through your design a little bit better. But I still think you nailed your art style. This looks and feels like FEZ, and the outside, the exterior, everything about it looks really good. I just wish we kind of were immersed a little bit further. That would be my feedback. But pretty strong creation overall. Really good job here, RetroBarbare. And if you guys want to vote and decide the top 3 winners of this bracket and every bracket, you could do so by keeping an eye on the community tab on my channel. And at the end of every bracket, you guys get to decide the winners. And that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight, everyone. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you'd like to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.